What has God called me to do? This is a question all believers ask. In the last video, we looked at how our true purpose begins with giving our life to God, and then knowing our purpose will be fulfilled, even in the least likely of places. For this video, we'll look at gifting and calling. So first, we need to know that God has gifted us. In fact, there is not one believer whom God has not gifted. Just look at 1 Corinthians 12, 4-6. Now there are varieties of gifts, but it is the same God who empowers them all in everyone. To each is given the manifestation of the Spirit for the common good. Paul is saying every single believer is given a gift from God, and it's God who empowers this gift and makes it a reality in our lives. This gift is not just for our sake, to be self-serving. It says it's for the common good. In other words, we're given a gift for the purpose of blessing and serving others so that their lives may be changed. Now, I've met many young people who believe that God hasn't given them any talents. They say, I know other people have talents, but not me. If you haven't found out your gifting yet, that's okay, it takes time. But know for certain that you are gifted. In fact, in the same chapter of 1 Corinthians, Paul states that every member in the body of Christ has something to contribute, regardless if they believe it or not. He uses this illustration and says, if the foot should say, because I'm not a hand, I don't belong to the body, that would not make it any less a part of the body. Even if you don't believe you have a gift, it doesn't make it any less so. Next, our purpose is where our gifts meet the world's needs. As Frederick Buechner said, the place God calls you to is the place where your deep gladness and the world's deep hunger meet. So first, where do you find your deep gladness? What hobbies, interests, activities bless others and bring joy to your heart? What causes you to feel the most alive and closest to God? This likely reflects the gift that God has placed in you. Second, which of the world's needs cause you to want to take action? What broken and hurting places most invoke a response in you? What drives you to make a better world and change things? This is very likely the place that God has called you to. So if you want to know your God-given purpose, live your life in service to God, using your gifts to bring light to the world and gladness to your heart.